Missed you more than you will ever know. Underscore Emily Hart colon underscore Emily Hart colon underscore Emily Paul colon underscore Emily Paul colon underscore Emily Hart colon underscore Emily Hart.
Can we get some hypes in chat for Ev? Oh my goodness, Ev. I haven't even started yet, and you are so sweet. Let's see. I'm all out of practice here. Let's see. Exclamation point hype. Thank you. Exclamation point hype, and we can use those handy dandy emotes. Thank you for that, Ev. I missed you guys too. I missed you so much. Like it's been so weird not streaming. Like it's not even funny.
Hi, bet.
There's Steve. But I've got not just a cup of tea tonight. I have this little teapot here that holds 2 cups of tea. So I have my tea and I've got my water and I've got cough drops in hand because, as I'm sure you can hear from my voice, I am not 100% yet, and it's just been this long, prolonged thing. But hopefully, anyway, we can get more into that later. Let's go see who is here first. There's a lot of people here, so I don't know if I'll be able to scroll all the way up. Let's see. So we have Ariane, Sammy, Brooke. Oh, Brooke, I'm so glad you're here. Welcome. Let's see. We have Annie. Hello, Annie. And Jennifer and Tara Lynn and Brenda Lou and Emily. Oh, nice crocheting. Okay, fun fact. I actually was going to crochet today, and I pulled out my yarn and my little scissors, and I printed off my little pattern I was gonna do because I wanted some more of these, and I'm like, I could make them. Cannot find my crochet hooks anywhere, so I have a little box of them. I just need to dig them out. Let's see, who else? And look, there's Evelyn and Alex. Let's see. Wait, he said hi, Sammy. Did I miss a Sammy? Maybe that was autocorrect. Okay, let's keep scrolling. We got Brooke, and we have Jennifer, and I know I'm missing people. There's Ev, Super. Oh, and Tara Lynn, thank you. Put some hypes in chat for Tara Lynn. Exclamation point hype, and you can use those handy dandy hype emotes. Thank you so much, Tara Lynn. Oh, everyone's so sweet coming in here. Oh my gosh, and there's Kenny and Pam and Mona. Let's see, I know I'm missing people. Hello, Michelle. Okay, I've completely lost my spot. But hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Seriously, I have missed you all so much. I feel like I pop into chats every now and then, you know, but it's just like, it's just not the same. It's just not the same. Let's see, Frederica, everything. Okay, I know I'm missing stuff. Oh, there's Shannon. Hi, Shannon. Oh, awesome, Deborah. Okay. Yeah, I know. I felt bad. I was a little late on emailing some of the prizes from the giveaway we did for the Valentine's cake page, but for some reason the emails got sent to my spam folder. So I think I just need to make it a regular habit of double checking the spam folder just in case. Aw, thanks, Pickle. Yeah, okay, so we have a few things to catch up on before we dive in, because we had some happy mail show up right after we all got sick, and so it's been a ride. But let's dive into this stuff first, and then we'll have plenty of time to chat about what's been going on the last couple of weeks. First things first, this page. We were working on this page before. Now, I had some people that had asked me in the comments. They were just like, oh, well, where's part 1? I was like, oh yeah, there is no part 1. I just started this one. You know, I guess this leaf was part 1. We just basically did 2 parts, and I just kind of showed you how I was blending the colors. So if you're wanting to know like all the color combinations, basically you can use the finished product as your reference sheet. The only thing that wasn't Prismacolor is I used gelatos on the back of this, a little bit of gel pen, a little bit of Posca. Okay, I was gonna wear these because my hands are super dry, but it's too warm in here for them, despite the fact that it's been pouring down rain. Oh, I have another story for that. I've been packing away so many stories. Like, if I've been quiet in chats, it's because I've just been super tired. And for those of you who don't know, who maybe didn't see all the posts, my family and we all got COVID. Yay! So that is where I have been the last couple of weeks. I actually asked Steve to see what was the last time I streamed, and it was 12 days ago. 12 days ago, so it's been almost 2 weeks. But anyway, I did get this one finished, and I was so proud that I got one done. Along with this one, we started this one at the end of the stream. The wonderful Ev had sent along these Derwent drawing pencils, which I discovered are amazing for skin tones. I haven't finished this one yet. This was like as far as I got right before we all got sick, and I hadn't. Your sound is buzzing. Is anybody else's sound okay? I know my voice is a little bit more gravelly than usual. I actually repositioned this guy. Oh, thanks, Angela. I repositioned the mic a little bit so my voice doesn't have to travel as far and hopefully cut down on the echo. But yes, so I want to finish this one. I'm loving how it's turning out, but honestly, for like the first week, I wasn't even wanting to sit up at my desk. So hi, Melissa. Yeah, and if my voice cracks like I'm a 13-year-old boy, that's also why we're getting back into the swing of things. Aw, thanks everyone. But yeah, so that's where I'm at with this one. I'm gonna pick it back up. I just haven't got there yet. This is what we're gonna be coloring today. This is the Valentine's cake beige, and I was thinking actually it kind of works out that we're doing this now because tomorrow's February 1st. So, and I know I'm missing a ton of people coming in. I apologize. Hello, everyone. I see Brooke. I see Tanya. I see Renee. I see Melissa. Oh my goodness. Right, Ev, me too. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Like, you guys have no idea. It was so hard. Like I said, I was in and out of streams. I lurked mostly the last couple of weeks because honestly, it was kind of hard because I felt so sad because I wanted to stream, but there was no way I could have. You guys did not want to hear me coughing. Like, that was just... I've got my tea though. I'm telling you, I have been living off of tea lately. Okay. So here, I'm gonna move my phone over here so I can see that. Okay, couple other items. Part 2 of Eb's super awesome gift that came in the mail shortly after everything went down was this set of the Castle Art metallic pencils and this wonderful case. So for those of you who remember, Belinda and I, we have it all set up. I just had to move the date, so we haven't set an official date yet because we all got sick and I wasn't sure when I was gonna be back. But we're gonna do a metallics only stream. So the wonderful Ev sent this beautiful set of pencils. So what I decided I'm gonna do is for this case, because I really feel like the new kind of set, like they put up the pastel tints, they've got the metallic. I feel like they've improved them a little bit better. And so I actually wanna keep them separate from the old Castle Arts, and I don't have room in my other case anyway. So I'm gonna put all the nice new like pastel tints and the metallic ones in here. So this will be my fancy Castle Art case. Yes, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And then the other item that arrived right about the same time was from the lovely Carol Barris. She had messaged me. Those of you may remember, she sent me the Nick Filbert book, Serene, which was so much fun to color. It's absolutely gorgeous. Well, she had this other copy that she hadn't used yet, and she messaged me and said, hey, do you want this? And I said, are you sure? And she said, of course. And I said, oh my gosh. So this is one of the other Nicholas Filbert ones, Fantasia. So I thought maybe we could do a quick little flip through of this if you wanted to. You got the pastel tints ones? Oh, nice. And if I am too loud, let me know. Like I said, I positioned my mic closer, but I'm hoping it's going to cut down on the echo. But one of the cool things about this, here, let's move this out of the way real quick. We'll talk more about that later. We're going to be doing Arteza Everblend Ultra art markers tonight. The links for all those in the description below. And I posted while I was gone, I have a coupon code that is good until the 18th, I believe. But all the information you need is below. And if you're not wanting to get markers, that coupon code is good for anything at Arteza. So if you're just getting some other, whether it's refills or pencils or whatever else, you can use that code on it and it's 10% off. How did I get that copy? Carol Barris sent it to me. She had it already and she saw how much I enjoyed Serene because she's the one who sent Serene to me. And she's like, well, hey, do you want this one too? And I was just like, are you sure? And she said, yeah. So she sent it. It was amazing. You're fine, Shannon. Hi, Mary. Hi, Tech Gal. So I thought we would do a quick little flip through. It's interesting. I think this was before Serene. Hi, Luna. Welcome. I think this was before Serene because there's definitely a slightly different style before. Yeah, I know. That's why I was, because I remembered you telling me that it was out of print. And so that's what she said. And I was just like, oh my gosh. So we are definitely going to be doing a page from here. So first off, it's spiral bound. And it's also perforated. Now, I don't plan on tearing the pages out of this anytime soon. The paper's interesting. It's definitely got quite a bit of tooth to it. It's a little bit rougher. Let's see, I'm gonna get... I'll probably be taking breaks to drink water and tea and everything else tonight. But yeah, it is so super pretty. So here we go. Let's see, can I zoom out anymore? No, that's about it. So there is a whole paragraph here. It's a little bit like kind of storyish. I'm not going to read, or like this is the, what's it called? The little, is it prologue? Anyway, a little blurb here. I'm not going to read it tonight. Oh, well, I love all of you. But there's this one here. This one seems to have more of the black backgrounds, which I think is really cool. But so if you did something like this could really pop, like if you did really bright colors and everything. So then we've got these ones here. This definitely is going like on the bookshelf as like treasured pages for sure. I have a few coloring books that like get extra special care. Not that they don't get all nice care, but they get extra special care just because of either the rarity or just the gorgeousness of it. But yes, this falls under one of those. Got a little Chinese dragon. I mean, these are just so gorgeous. Alex, this is another one of Nicholas Filbert's. This one's called Fantasia. This one's out of, I didn't bother with a link or anything because it's out of print. And so you can't actually get it anywhere. And then we've got this page here. This fairy I think is really pretty. Although, I don't know, it's February. I'm like, Carol, look what we're looking at. Carol Barris is the lovely, wonderful woman who sent this to me. But yeah, we're doing a flip through. We're doing a flip flow. Oh my gosh. This is not going to be the first time that I trip over my words tonight. I'm telling you. Like, no joke. This morning, I almost put the cheese in the freezer and I was making myself some toast, and my spoon that had the butter and the jam on it, I almost put that back in the fridge instead of the jam. Like, my brain, when I say I'm not 100% yet, it's not just my voice. I think my brain is still playing catch up. Words are so hard. Oh my gosh. I mean, look at this dragon. Like, it's like a stone dragon and this knight. I mean, it's no wonder that Nicholas is a tattoo artist, because that's actually what he has mostly on his Instagram now. The interesting thing is you can't actually tag Nicholas in any of his finished pages. Like, he just, on Instagram, he makes it so that you can't tag him. It's something you can turn on and off. But I think a big part of that is, yes, he drew the books, but I think his main focus is his tattooing. But if you ever take a look at his account, he's so talented. I love tea. If you didn't trip over words, it would not be an Emily stream, right? Seriously. All right. So, and then also, just as a side note, I'm going to see how my voice feels after tonight, but we may need to fiddle with the schedule for this week if I feel like Wednesdays may be too soon and I need to let my voice rest, because as you all can hear, it is not the same. It'll get there. It'll get there. This one's really pretty. I actually think I would want to, oh wait, this cough drop isn't going to work. Hang on. Hang on. It's going to fall right out of my mouth if I'm talking while I'm doing this. This one would be kind of fun to color like a weeping angel and make it actually stone like the other ones, you know? And then we got these ones here. We got an elf here. I mean, it's so beautiful. I thought this was interesting. I hadn't seen him do this on any of his other pages, but he says complete details on Medusa and snakes. So I thought that was kind of cool. I could see where you could like put in the scales and everything like that. And I know I'm missing people coming in. I apologize. Welcome, welcome. This one's like a playing card, so that's really cool. We got Anubis over here. This one's really cool. I like the detail of all the different ships. Some of these, like I can tell that some of these are mythical creatures, but I don't know all of their names. I recognize them. Like this one's obviously a Minotaur. We have a Knight. Yes. Are you forecast for snow Wednesday or Thursday? Not as of now. I will tell you though, we had a massive rain and thunderstorm here today. So obviously I'm still like super tired and I've been taking extra naps where I can. Well, after I took little Steve to school this morning because, well, anyway, after I took him to school, I came home and I laid down for a couple hours before I started just before I started work, but I got woken up by this massive thunder strike. Like it woke me up. I was so confused, but it wasn't just like thunder. Like it literally struck. Like we looked out the window and there was a fire truck like going by. It was so close. It literally sounded like a bomb went off. It was insane. But yeah, it is supposed to drop down pretty cold, but oddly enough, even with all the snow and the cold, the weather report doesn't say any snow. So I don't know. We'll have to play it by ear. A little Easter bunny. You got the girl and the rooster. I mean, look at the details. Oh, okay. You know what this reminds me of? Reminds me of like Pokemon Ninetales. Sorry, my kids love Pokemon. They'd probably love it if I colored that one. Little Emily loves foxes. We have the gorilla and the unicorn. There's quite a few pages, so I'm gonna pick up the speed here so that we can go ahead and get some coloring in before my throat is completely shot here. But for those that are curious about this one, oh, look at the koi fish there, koi pond, phoenix. This one reminds me a bit more of Serene. Reminds me of World of Warcraft. See, I've got video games on the brain. Because I will say, I'm not gonna lie, I played video games during this time that we were all sick because honestly, I couldn't really do anything else. This one is so pretty. This one is very wintry. When you can't bring yourself to sit up at your desk or do chores, what does that leave you? That leaves you TV and video games. So, you know, my Animal Crossing island, you know, oh, that one's pretty. Got a little fortune teller. It's coming along. It is a big book. I was surprised how many pages were in it. And here's another one of the ones where it says embellish the dress by adding ornaments. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, you definitely get a lot of pages in here. Makes it so worth it. Carol, seriously, this is amazing. I cannot wait to get coloring in this. And there we go. Oh, see, that's him. Yeah, see, I really feel like this was before he started a lot of his work for tattooing, but yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous, and we are definitely going to be doing a stream related around it at some point. I'm not sure when. I want to do it justice, but yeah. Low temps. Tampa, Florida went down to 28. I know, I saw a meme. I saw a meme the other day, and honestly, Tanya and Mary, I thought of you guys because it was something along the lines of, everyone check on your friends in Florida. They're not okay. It was so cold. And I was just like, oh no. Okay, so we are gonna be doing the Arteza Everblend Ultra markers here, and they now, for those of you that were waiting, they now have the brush nibs replacements in blah, 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 I can't talk, on their website. They're available. Pour myself a little. So I did the little teapot because I didn't want the tea to get cold, so like I'm pouring myself like not even a full cup at a time, so that it cools faster so I can drink it, but so the rest of it stays hot. It's not the ice. Oh yeah, the ice is no good. Okay, so I'll be perfectly honest. I'm a little bit nervous about tonight because it has been ages since I've done markers. So considering it's my own picture, fingers crossed I don't completely destroy it. So, you know, there's that possibility. Thanks, Shannon. If you are wanting this page, link for it is in the description below, as well as pinned at the top of the chat. Okay, so I drew this one. Obviously, most of you probably can tell I've been into drawing food lately, cakes specifically. I've already got the wheels turning for a Do you have a cup warmer? I do not. No. The little teapot I got though, I got it from Adagio, and it holds 2 full cups worth of tea, and it's got its own little strainer thingy because I do the loose leaf tea. So when I want more than just the 1 cup, it works. There we go. It got down to 29 degrees. Oh my gosh. Do you guys even have coats down there warm enough for that? I was thinking about you guys. I was just like, oh my gosh, they're gonna be so cold. You will. Oh, absolutely. Okay. So yeah, so I'm already toying with a St. Patrick's Day one, which should be super fun. Faith in my markers. Thanks. Okay. So I already like the donut. I know what I want to color. I want this to be purple with pink drizzle on top. Like I already saw that. We'll do red roses. These ones I imagine kind of like Jammy Dodgers. We have like a little paper kind of heart banner over the top. I think I want the inside of these. We have coats and stuff. We'll let the water drip. Oh, good. I'm not kidding when I say that. Literally, when I heard about Florida, I was just like, oh, Mary, Tanya, Mama. Yeah, I think Belinda has one, doesn't she? And so, yeah, I want these to be red. So, I don't know. We're just going to be doing a lot of reds and pinks and purples. So I think we'll just dive straight in. Let's see. Let's look at our pink colors. Maybe we should start off slow. Ballerina pink is good. We also have some lighter pink colors in the portrait tones. So I have all 5 sets. So we're going to be probably using across all of that. If you only have one or the other set, you can make it work. Or if you don't even have these markers, you know, we'll use whatever you want. Oh, okay. You guys will be fine then. Yes, yeah, it's only warm. I couldn't manage super hot anyway. Half the time, like, I plan ahead when I make the tea, and I'm like, okay, so it needs to boil, and then it needs to steep for like 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna let it sit for like 25 minutes, and then I'll drink it. So, like, I'll figure, I'll start the tea now, and I can drink it in 30 minutes. Tanya, I'm a Viking. I don't know why. Tanya, are you familiar with the kids' cartoon VeggieTales? There is, they do these silly songs, but anyway, there's a character called Pa Grape, and at one point they do a song and he plays a Viking and he sings, I'm a Viking. And literally when I read I'm a Viking, I heard it in Pa Grape's voice. Anybody who's seen VeggieTales knows what I'm talking about, but pink upsets her. Oh no. Hi, Patricia. Well, there'll be lots of pink. I'm telling you. Oh my gosh. All right, so let's start with ballerina pink. That's what I think we want. So let's grab this one. I've got the markers on a little table here next to me. Oh my gosh, I feel like I should have warmed up today. Like I haven't done any coloring since I finished that page. So here we're gonna do our hand exercises. Warm up a little bit, you know. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Here, I need to get my little weights. Do a little lifting. Oh wait. Here we go. Are you ready? Here we go. Whew. Whew. These are my color and workout exercises. Here we go. All right, we're good. Are we warmed up now? All wrists all loosey goosey. All right. Fingers crossed. There you go, Emily. All right, so let's go ahead and zoom on in. We'll see how far we get today. We're gonna do this whole one on stream. I'm not gonna finish it off stream, so we're gonna do this all together. All right, so let's see. Let's do, we wanna do pink frosting? This one's gonna be pretty red. Let's do pink body and chocolate icing on the top. Does it help? I have no idea. Probably not. With my luck, I would like overexert my wrists and it would like make me more shaky. All right, so we're gonna start with ballerina pink. And we're just gonna start by filling in the whole thing. Now, if I need to, see, there you go, my voice is cracking. If I need to cough, I'm gonna do my best to mute it, but if for some reason one escapes before I can hit the button, I'm just apologizing in advance. All right. But you know, they say you're supposed to stretch before you exercise. I don't know. Are there coloring stretches? Should we invent coloring stretches? All right. So the last couple weeks, oh my gosh, they have been crazy. So crazy. So I got sick. Little Steve got sick too. And so that was super fun. And we assumed that Big Steve was sick also, just because he was kind of sneezy. He thought he felt like he had chills. And we knew that, you know, we were positive. So we're like, okay, it just makes sense. Steve is probably sick. And I'll look up a chat here in just a little bit. And so we're like, all right, well, I'll just hunker down. A couple days later, little Emily gets sick. She tests positive. And we're just like, okay, well, I guess we all have it and we'll just write it out. Meanwhile, you know, Steve was feeling fine and everything. Well, it turns out he was just having a bad allergy day and he was fine. And then the other day he wakes up at like 2 a.m. and he's got like chills and a fever. And we had some of those at-home tests. I did that test on him, and I'm telling you, that thing within 10 seconds lit up like a Christmas tree, man. It was just like, no, now you got COVID for sure. So we had to like restart his quarantine. So it was super fun. For crocheting and all. Oh, I should probably do that one. Except. Oh, my nails? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I did. Surprisingly, this is the only brand of OPI nail polish that I have. Some friends of mine got it for me. I don't normally buy that brand because I like the ILMP. There's nothing wrong with OPI. I just don't gravitate towards it. But I do really like this pink. And so, yeah, I was just like, it's Valentine's Day. Let's do pink. But, yeah, so yeah, it's been fun. So right now, Steve is still technically in quarantine. Little Steve is out and little Emily has one more day. Cause see, for adults, they changed it to, you only have to be quarantined for 5 days. And for kids, it's still 10 days. So yeah, it's been interesting. It's been interesting. But we talked to our doctor, and as much as like we have somehow avoided getting it for the last 2 years, if there was ever a time to get it, he said that if you are going to get it, now's the time because it's not very bad. Like honestly, the kids only had fevers for a couple days. The worst symptoms in the house are just mine with this really long lasting throat stuff. But the doctor thinks I had something else going on too, so they've got me on some other medicine for it. But anyway, but yeah, so, you know, thankfully we all got it right around the same time and we were able to all quarantine together. We didn't really have to keep anybody separated from anyone, and we just got our groceries delivered, and I don't blame you. I don't blame you, Ev. We just got our groceries delivered and we just kind of hunkered down. And I felt so bad though, because, you know, little Emily, she had, you know, some Girl Scout activities and she had some other stuff, and she was just so sad when we told them that, you know, we tested positive and we had to stay at home because this is something they've been worried about too. Thankfully, Mama had an emergency Lego set, Minecraft Lego set, squirreled away in the closet, and that definitely softened the blow that day. For 3 weeks, oh my gosh. See, that's funny. We have some friends where only 2 of them got it, but the others didn't. And so it's just like, okay. I mean, you know, I was concerned about it and everything, but like we didn't lose taste or smell or anything. It's really just been like a bad cold. And, you know, the Steve and the kids, like Steve's feeling, he's mostly just tired now and he's got a little bit of a throat tickle. But for the most part, you know, they really only had about 2 days worth of, and I won't even say intense, but, you know, with fever and stuff. And then mine's been just a little bit weirder, but, you know, it's okay. It could have been worse, and we're all doing okay now, and we'll make it through, and, you know, we'll be super immune, right? Isn't that the way it works? Nah, it'll be all right. Okay, so now we had Ballerina Pink. Now we're gonna get our second pink. I don't want to do Muted Rose Pink. Let's do Blush Pink. Yeah, Angela, I heard that you weren't feeling very well either. I'm so sorry you're going through that. Okay, hang on. Where is my Blush Pink? There it is. I thought you were happy where you're at because your house is all paid off. Yeah, mostly like a cold. Emily. Yeah, it's so funny because little Steve, he loves putting things together, but he doesn't actually enjoy Legos that much. And I was thinking about it today, and I think part of the reason is when he's building like his marble run, or he's, you know, playing with blocks or whatever else, he doesn't necessarily like the sets because there's instructions that he has to follow, and he would rather just put it together however he wants to put it together. And so usually when we get to do a fresh box, you know, little Emily is like, oh yeah, cool, let's build the thing. And little Steve mostly just waits around and waits for her to finish building it. Frederica, we are using the Neenah cardstock. You can type in ! Neenah in chat, Neenah. I think the link is also in the description below. But that is what we are using today. Oh, I'm so glad. Well, you'd think, Ev. You'd think. All right, and then blush pink. Now, I will say their Nana got them a swing for the backyard, and that has been, oh my gosh, just a lifesaver. They love it so much. They are out there and all over it as long as the weather's clear. Like, they love it so much. So that's been super handy. But the yard was practically flooded today with all the rain. Hi, Della. Yes, I'm getting there. Ah, the cold weather. Gotcha. Well, yeah, it's definitely not as cold down here. Short of, you know, the cold snap we have coming up. We've been like in the 50s and stuff. Hey, Steve. Okay. Well, I haven't made the paper explode yet, so, you know, I'm going to count that as a win. Exactly, Deborah, exactly. Which is why, like, so when I get Legos, like, I very much am just like, okay, you guys can, you know, do whatever you want then. And then usually little Emily will put it together and then they'll play with it. And then later they'll make something new. So it's like, that'll work. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this. I will do my best not to turn it too much, but I want my wrist comfortable if I'm gonna be flicking with these markers. But yeah, I've been peeking in on everybody's streams these last couple weeks. Everybody's stuff was so gorgeous. Tanya, I was lurking in your stream tonight while I was getting everything ready, and that looked awesome. Your watercolor looked so good. It was so weird, like trying to get everything set up again post like nearly 2 weeks off. I was just like, oh no. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and use Ballerina Pink again. I'll have to do some fun colors for these kind of candy hearts here. Couple tubs of Legos. Legos are expensive, but yeah, we usually they have some of those individual ones that are just the bricks, and those aren't too bad. Some of them Legos are just, they're spendy, man. But like these little this little Minecraft one that I got them, it wasn't too bad. They're actually some new designs they had just released, and they were only like 20 bucks for the set. So I was just like, well, if 20 bucks can get us through our quarantine here, then I count that as a win. Okay, we're actually going to bring this up. Not too worried about going over the drips if we do go over a little bit, just because we're going to be doing it chocolate. Okay, let's grab now, let's see. Let's grab, I think, Aurora Pink. These are the Arteza Everblend Ultra Art Markers. Yes, it needs the exclamation point before the word. Thanks, Tanya. Exactly, Angie, exactly. All right, we're gonna use Aurora Pink. Yeah, because it was one thing because little Steve tested positive before little Emily did. You know, they've heard a lot of things about COVID. So when I had to tell them that, you know, he was positive, like little Emily was like very worried. And then when I said that she was positive, she just was so sad. And, you know, part of it is, you know, there was literally, short of pulling the kids out of school, we were literally doing absolutely everything we should and could have been doing. And we still got it. And the fact of the matter is, I think at this point, I was talking to our doctor and he said that we're moving past the point where it's a pandemic and more of an endemic. And if it can stay this mild, then it could just end up being, you know, not that we relax about it, but that maybe it doesn't need to be feared quite as much. But anyway, she was just pretty distraught over the whole thing. So it was nice to be able to, I'm using blush pink now, to be able to break out a distraction. And there's nothing like a new toy for a distraction. So it kept the peace. But yeah, things are slowly getting back to normal now. I'm using the, yeah, blush pink. Okay. Yeah, the problem is this one is just so contagious. And I think a big part of it is we have small children in school. And so like the school like had practically no reported cases. And then all of a sudden within like 2 weeks, I mean, the kids were just dropping like flies. Like it was just boom, 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 one right after the other. And like little Steve alone had like 3 in his class. Like it was just like, yeah, it's inevitable. And, you know, but we're getting through it and it's, you know, it's going to be fine. And, you know, come out stronger because of it. All right, ballerina pink. I mean, we held out for 2 years. Kept telling everybody, felt like we were the last men standing in a vicious game of dodgeball. All right, so we're using that ballerina pink. Paul's meowing out there. Okay. All right, we may add a few more layers later on. Do they do puzzles? Little Steve doesn't have too much patience for them, but little Emily, actually, she was doing puzzles today. Not huge, like overwhelming ones. They don't like the ones that are like the big pieces, but like smaller pieces, but not quite as many. Like I think like there was one that we had gotten at Christmas time that was like 150 pieces, and that was like perfect for them. All right, let's get some chocolate on here. Thank you, Snucket. Thanks. Let's see. I believe we have a color. Yeah, we have cocoa brown. Cocoa brown. Yeah, let's just do cocoa brown, tan leather brown, and warm beige. The colors look so, like in the camera, I'm seeing the colors look so much warmer than they do in real life. Trust me, they're slightly cooler colors. All right, so what do we have? Cocoa brown. Let's see, cocoa brown, tan leather brown, and warm beige. Thanks, Tanya. I'm glad too. Oh gosh, Deborah. Yeah, a bit. Gosh, the last 1,000-piece puzzle I did, it was a Kirby Roseanne's. You guys seen that one where it's, what is it? It's like a wolf or a lion or something. That thing was huge. That thing was huge. All right, warm beige. Let's zoom in a bit. Yeah, I think we might add some more pinks on this later, but we're gonna let that dry a little bit. All right, warm beige. I'll lay down all of our light color first. I will tell you though, I did catch up on some shows and some movies over this past week or so. I finally watched the Harry Potter reunion. I thought that was really good. There were obviously some missing cast members. Obviously, some had since passed away. It is me, Elizabeth. Hello. Yeah, exactly, Deborah. Oh, sounds good. But it was really good. Like I said, there were definitely some missing cast members, but this thing was shot during, you know, the height of the pandemic. So it's understandable that some of the elderly cast members, you know, ones that maybe have more health issues, wouldn't have gone. So for who was there, I was pretty pleased with it. I thought it was really good. And then despite my reservations, I did watch what was available for the Sex and the City series. I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but it's interesting. It's interesting. I don't know. I feel about it kind of how I felt about a lot of the other movies. I just don't know that it was necessary. I don't know. I'm waiting to see how it ends to make a final judgment call on it. But, yeah. And I did play Animal Crossing. Like I said, like I couldn't hardly stand like sitting up at my desk or just really doing anything except being a lump for a few days there. So, yeah, the kids just watch me play Animal Crossing. Right, Snookit? Tanya, when I finally get my island finished, I'll have to have you come over. You can check it out. At one point it was done, but then I completely like upended the whole thing and rearranged everything. So it's a slow work in progress. Yes, we weren't. There was a lot of Encanto. There was a lot of Encanto. We do a lot of the can we listen to music? And then like, what are we listening to? It's Encanto. Oh, nice. Good. Ghostbuster Afterlife. Oh, interesting. Okay. You know what I'm actually watching right now? I'm watching Snowpiercer. The premise intrigued me. I like Jennifer Connelly. It's a bit bleak. It's a bit bleak. Not the movie, but it's the TV show on HBO. I like literally I got 1 month of HBO just so I could watch the Harry Potter special. So now I'm like going through there watching everything that I've been like curious about. Nice, Mary. Yeah, see, I didn't reset it because I have an obscene amount of bells, but I finally finished all of the, what is that? Happy Home Paradise stuff. So I was finally able to redecorate my villagers' houses, which Cleo desperately needed. She was decorating with cardboard boxes. Anyway, I digress. It gets better. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm on to season 2. I don't know. I'm curious. I'll be curious to see how the series ends. I'm the kind of person that really wants a happy ending, especially in post-apocalyptic, just kind of bleak outlook movies. I can't remember which one it is now, and it's probably a good thing because I don't want to spoil it for anyone. But there was a post-apocalyptic movie that I watched, which tell me again, I don't know why I watch these because they stress me out anyway, but I just can't help it because I'm a glutton for punishment. But it was a rather famous actor, and so I thought like, okay, you know, he generally does pretty decent stuff. So I watched it, but it just ended and it was so sad, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, what is the point of watching a post-apocalyptic movie and just it doesn't, I'm just like, no, let something good happen. The entire beach had your bells. Is it on HBO or which streaming platform is it on, Ev? I'm just like, it's so sad. Like I watched that new Leonardo DiCaprio movie that has Meryl Streep. I definitely saw I understood what they were trying to get across, like the commentary of it. But yeah, again, it was just one of those endings that I was just like, well, this isn't what I was holding out for. Hi, Bubbles. Okay, I know this looks questionable now, but trust the process. Trust the process. Oh, season 3 just started. Okay, okay. Yeah, so trust the process. We'll get there. It's like Belinda says, it's the ugly teenager stage right now. All right, we just gotta get there. We'll get there. I forgot to say, we're using Cocoa Brown right now is the one we're using here. Because we want this chocolate to be much darker. A light chocolate doesn't really go with the pink, but we love pink and brown. So yeah, if I'm gonna watch a end of the world movie, I mean, what was that movie by Will Smith? I Am Legend. I Am Legend. I saw that once and that movie gave me friggin' nightmares. Again, I am a glutton for punishment. Steve sees me watching these things and he literally will ask me like, why are you watching this? Like, it's gonna stress you out. And I watch it anyway. But I never watched that one again. But at the very end, I won't ruin it if you haven't seen it. Granted, it's been out for a while. You know, there's hope at the end. That's all we want. A little bit of hope. Okay, life is hard and we just want hope. Did you watch Dexter? Is that a show? Is that a show? Yes, Bubbles. The link is up at the top and also in the description below. Hunger Games, Divergent, the one with Kevin Costner. Oh yeah, that's isn't it The Postman? Yeah, and then there's Waterworld, which is basically like The Postman, or no, what is it? There's Waterworld and then The Postman, and it's just like they're basically the same thing except one's in the water and one's on land. Okay, tan leather brown. Tan leather brown. Yeah, see, I need things to have happy endings. I am a happy ending kind of person. I'm also the kind of person that if I'm watching a new show, unless I really don't want it spoiled, a lot of times if I have questions about what's happening, I will Google it up. I'll find out, you know, like, okay, well, what happened to this character? Did this character get killed off? Like, is there any point in me watching the next hour of this? like, I don't like to spoil it for other people, but I have no hesitation to spoil it for myself. Like, I just, can't we all just get along? I'm very much I want a happy ending kind of person. Worst ending ever to a series. Well, see, that's the thing, is there are so many series, like take Star Trek, for example. I love Star Trek, but there are so few of the series that actually ends well. Like, I feel like I'm still angry about Voyager's ending. Like, there's no coming back from that. All right, I'm gonna turn this a little bit. Like, I don't know. Sounds good, Angela. But yeah, I'm definitely I need a happy ending kind of person. Okay, there we go. Listen, we are using the tan leather brown right now. Like I said, the colors are a little bit warmer on your screen than they are actually in real life, so bear with me here. I feel like I want one more color. Let's actually grab, let's see, do I want latte brown that's a little bit more yellow? Let's see, light clay brown maybe? Warm beige. Yeah, let's actually grab light clay brown real quick. Here we go. Lost. I've heard Lost, but I haven't seen it. Okay, let's see. Light clay brown is what we're going to use now. Like I said, I know it looks questionable now, but It's gonna get there. Okay, it's a little bit darker than I intended, but that's okay. We're gonna use our warm beige again here shortly. Hi, Leslie. You don't mind being gutted over a movie or a show? See, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like if there's so many struggles, like I just want, that's why I'm hesitant about Snowpiercer, because I read about how the movie ended, but the timeline of the movie isn't the same as the timeline of the show. Like it's definitely diverged a little bit. And so I'm kind of like holding out hope that it's going to end well. But also because Jason Bean is in it, I'm kind of just waiting for him to die early on the show, because let's face it, Jason Bean does not have a good history when it comes to shows and movies. He generally doesn't last long. I'm just saying, he shouldn't have tried to take the One Ring from Frodo. That's all. That's all I'm saying. All right, warm beige. I mean, I know he was trying to, you know, get it to help protect his city, but I'm just saying, nobody else was trying to take, well, I mean, there were lots of people trying to take the ring, but I'm just saying the rest of the team, the rest of the fellowship managed to keep it together and just be like, all right, dude, we just got to go through this thing in the big... Is it Sean Beam? Thank you, not Jason. Thank you, Steve. I'm telling you, I'm the one that tried to put cheese in the freezer today. You guys knew who I meant. Thank you, Steve. Yeah, Sean Bean. Thank you. And I can hear him walking. I don't know if he's coming in here. Shush! You stop making fun of me. I put cheese in the freezer. My brain is not screwed on correctly today. Sean Bean, yeah. But I'm just saying. I am waiting for something terrible to happen to him. Okay, hang on one second. I'm gonna mute first. Okay, sorry about that. COVID brain, it absolutely is. Exactly, that's what I'm saying, Ev. The man's got a history. You see him as a main character in your movie and you're like, oh yeah, he's gonna eat it. It's like there was this guy in my high school, and whenever we did school plays, for some reason he always played the character that died, you know, like West Side Story. We did Brigadoon and he was the one that, you know, tripped and hit his head on the rock, and it was just this running joke that, you know, it was his role to always play the guy that ate it. And he was just like, yeah, it's cool. So he really like led into it. I remember when we did Brigadoon and it came time for him to trip over that rock. And I'm not spoiling anything. Brigadoon's been out for like years. But anyway, he tripped over the rock and he took pride in the tumble over the rock that he did. Right, Emily? That's exactly it. We're just waiting. It's just like, oh man. Like, I know he wasn't in season one. Although it's funny because season one, like, she played a recording of his voice, and I'm surprised I didn't recognize his voice. I think I imagined Mr. Wilford to be like, kind of like the guy, the old guy from Jurassic Park with the white hair and the beard. I imagined him just some like older English guy. Not him. Just don't go watch the last episode of Lost and call it good. Okay. Yeah, they were good. We did, let's see, we did Guys and Dolls. We did Brigadoon. We did West Side Story. What else? There would have been another one, but it was probably my freshman year and I probably wasn't paying attention. Because, you know, teenager. Fairly self-absorbed. Okay, so we're still using warm beige. Oh no, you're good, Pam. You're good. You can always watch it back. We're just using browns and pinks right now. I know it probably doesn't seem all that thrilling yet, but we're gonna get into the good stuff. Like, it just takes a little bit, you know. It's one thing about coloring. It's not a fast process. Like, it's nice sometimes when you can watch those videos that are already pre-filmed and you can just, like, you know, speed them up, and it's just like, ta-da, done in 5 minutes. Yay. Oh, right, Deborah? You know the red shirt's gonna get it. You know the red shirt's gonna get it. Like, it's inevitable. All right, we're gonna use light clay brown. How's the sound for everyone, by the way? Like I said, I know that my voice sounds off, but is the sound okay? Have a good dinner, Della. Thank you so much for stopping by. Seriously, I am so glad that I am back. I missed you all so much. It was weird not streaming. Like, because normally I keep, you know, a running calendar in my head, be like, oh, hey, you know, I'm going to stream this night or whatever else. Or we've got, you know, this thing going on, because like I haven't even done the Let's Talk either, which I probably won't do one this weekend, because if I'm going to be filming anything, I want to save my voice for you guys for the lives. So I'll probably pick back up on the Let's Talks next weekend. Mostly because also, not only was I out from streaming, but I was out from my other job as well. So this week's, I have training I have to do, and I am catching up on stuff from there anyway. So it's just like, yeah, there's not a ton of time. Oh, sounds good, Angie. Cool, thank you. Okay, I want to use a little bit of muted rose pink. So we're just, you know, slowly swinging into things, the rhythm of things again. Thanks, Tech Al. All right, so muted rose pink. Just a little bit here. Then we'll grab the ballerina pink and kind of place that over the top. Okay. Just a little bit. Let's put a little bit there too. All right, let's grab our ballerina pink. Yeah, so the order of this, we went warm beige, cocoa brown, tan leather brown, light clay brown, then warm beige again, and then light clay brown again, and then I think we used a little bit of warm beige. So, yeah, but we only used the darkest one once. All right, so ballerina pink now. Oh, sounds good, Brooke. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, I'm so glad. Well, make sure, if you're new here, make sure you are, you like and subscribe, mostly because I have it on subscribers only now, just because we were getting so many trolls there for a while. I don't know, I've been gone for 2 weeks. Has anybody been seeing the trolls again? But two, I will post in the community chat if for some reason we need to change Wednesdays. And then also we have the Discord is open to everyone. So if you want to check that out, you can. Always all kinds of stuff going on. Even if I don't always say anything, I am reading everything. Try to keep up on all the happenings. Oh, awesome, Brooke. Okay. So that's that for now. We're gonna leave that. We're gonna be adding some gel pen details later to show the kind of the gloss on the drip. But let's move on to something kind of fun. Let's go to these little candy hearts here. So we're gonna do just our base colors for now. We're gonna get pomelo green. We're gonna get periwinkle. We're gonna get pastel blue, wherever that is. There it is, pastel blue. And let's get a yellow. Let's do white quartz. Yeah, that'll be good. Still around, but not so bad. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's only the frosting. The pink body were ballerina pink, aurora pink, blush pink, and then we just used a little bit of muted rose. And then we kind of alternated those ones. Our new colors we have now for the candy hearts here and here. Our base colors are going to be pomelo green, periwinkle, pastel blue, and white quartz. I'm not doing any, I might do a pink heart up here. No, you know what? I'm not gonna do any pink hearts because this is probably gonna be some sort of, we have lots of pink, so we'll probably do more colorful colors here. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking, Tanya. And hey, it doesn't hurt to be subscribed. All right, so let's do white quartz first. So we're just laying down the base color, and then we'll grab a secondary color to add a little bit of shadow. And if you wanted to, you could always later, depending on if you're using pencil or marker or whatever else, you could always add your own writing on top for, you know, like the letters that they have on the hearts, you know, like the be mine and marry me and all that kind of stuff. Super cute. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and do periwinkle, which is kind of like a purpley color. And these are actually good colors for it because it's kind of meant to be pastel-y kind of candy. Okay. Oh, thanks, Pickle. Pickle, you are hanging in there. Thank you so much. I know it's late there. I appreciate you. All right, that's the periwinkle. Now let's do the pastel blue. I'm gonna do this one in blue. So the one that I'm coloring on is the grayscale. When you purchase the page, you'll have access to the black and white and the grayscale. I just chose the grayscale because that's the one I wanted to color on. Okay, let's do this one in blue. Okay. Let's do this one in blue too. There we go. All right, and then let's do the pomelo green. See, it starts to get fun when you start to add color to all the other ones. Okay, so pomelo green. Go. I'm leaning towards we probably will stream on Wednesday because I know that there are a lot of people that can only come to the morning one, so I hate to cut out the morning stream, you know what I mean? Okay, so now what we need is we need a secondary color that is just a little bit darker. So for the pomelo green, our second color is going to be, I think, mantis green. Let's see, mantis green. Oh, really super early, right? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so mantis green, and then let's see, pastel blue. We're gonna get, let's do baby blue. Let's see, yep, baby blue. Okay, that's gonna go with the pastel blue. And then for the periwinkle, we're gonna get sweet pea purple. Okay, and then to go with the white quartz, we're gonna grab, let's see, I don't want anything too bright yellow. Aniseed green is still pretty light, but it's not quite dark enough. Let's go with sapphire yellow, I think. Is it because of the grayscale you can add all those layers? No, absolutely not. You could definitely do this with the line art. Absolutely. I just like the way that the grayscale looks better. That's why I've started offering both. Because I didn't used to do grayscale at all. I just did the flat line art. Like here, I've got the line art one over here. Let me grab it for you real quick. So yeah, there's absolutely no reason why you couldn't do what we're doing on this one. So this is the line art, and then this is the grayscale. The thing about the grayscale is that it helps you figure out your shadows and depths if you're not quite sure where to put your darker colors. Right? I know. We were talking about those sweet tarts tonight, and Steve was cracking up saying that they were like little chalky candy. Super early is right. Exactly. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the green. So we're going to grab mantis green. And then one of the things you can do if you feel like you can't quite get the depth that you want on these, you can always go back with pencil over the top too. You could consider like the markers your base layer, you know what I mean? Which we might still do. We'll see. Oh no, I did it again. Shannon, how many times have I said that tonight? I just said you know what I mean. Oh no, it's starting already. Oh, I can't remember the last time I had those candy hearts. I cannot stomach them anymore. I like the idea of them. I think they're super cute, but yeah, I can't stomach them anymore. All right. Oh, hun, the coupon code is for Arteza. The coupon code is for Arteza if you're getting markers on there. There isn't a coupon code right now for the page. There was one when I initially released the page, and then that same weekend I did giveaways for the page as well. Generally, if there's going to be a coupon code for the page, it's right when I put it up, and it is for the members. Oh, and you're talking about, oh, you're probably using the member, sorry. I got confused because I see you are a member, so you're probably using that. But yeah, generally the members coupon code only lasts about a week or so. No, that's fair. And that's why I offer the black and white too, because not everybody likes grayscale. So I figure it's the same price, you just get both now. Minnie Moo's favorite sweeties. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so now baby blue. Pepto lozenges. Yes, that's exactly like they are. Oh my gosh. They're like Tums, but with words. Yeah, I think before, the idea of doing grayscale, like I didn't really even like, but it's when I started doing Christine Karen's pages that I really started like feeling drawn towards grayscale. Oh, nice, Alex. All right, so baby blue now. Okay, and then let's do sweet pea purple. Yeah, you can get a fair amount of blending done with markers, but if you want to add a little bit more depth, then sometimes it comes in handy to go ahead and use pencils afterwards. Oh, only one of the two things. What's the other thing you like about Valentine's Day, Ev? All right, so now we're grabbing the periwinkle again. So far, the only thing I've thought about for Valentine's Day is the kids' Valentines that they need for school. Okay, let's see. Let's do these little paper hearts down here. So let's move these markers. I'm gonna pour myself just a little bit more tea. Coloring is over. It's kitty cuddle time. I approve. Ooh, Ev, me too. Me too. I love those. I just love Reese's in general. It's a nice gluten-free candy that I can still eat. Okay. All right, so now let's do these little heart banners. Let's do, I don't want to do like a super bright pink on them. I have a feeling I'm going to end up using ballerina pink a lot. Let's grab pale pink. Let's see. Is that it? Yes, pale pink. Of course, there's something that says that we have to use pink on there. Thinking now. Now let's use ballerina pink. I don't want it to clash with the cake. All right, ballerina pink. Sorry, I had to think for a second. And then I think we'll use purple for the paper that it's attached to. Honestly, when Arteza did these brush nibs, it was such a game changer. Such a game changer. It just made them so much more pleasant to use. Not just Valentine's Day. That's nice. Oh, yes, he is doing well. He was a little upset though, because there were a couple nights where I actually filled up the air mattress and actually slept in the office because I was coughing so bad just from everything that I kept waking Steve up, honestly, and I felt so bad, so I came and slept in here. But normally Paul gets to sleep on the bed, and I couldn't have him sleep in here with me because he likes to chew cords, and there's too many cords in here, and Nibbles lives in here, and so I had to keep the door shut at night, and he was not happy. He was just like at the door, like he was not happy at all. But he's glad now because everything's getting back to normal, like the coughing has subsided, so Steve's starting to feel better. Like I said, I guess it's almost a good thing that we all got it at once because we didn't really have to separate from each other all that much. So that's nice. Okay, there's that pink there. And then let's grab the, let's see, blush pink, or let's see, we have Aurora pink. Let's actually grab Dahlia pink. We haven't used that one yet. Let's see, that's blush pink. Dahlia pink, here we go. Sounds good, Frederica. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. All right, Dahlia pink. Honestly, I'm just so glad to be back with all of you. I missed you all so much. Like I said, it was so weird not streaming. It's just like, oh, it's Friday night. Guess I'm gonna, nope, guess I'm not gonna. Okay. Oh, that's so sweet, Alex. I'm so glad. I'm glad they're enjoying it. That makes me happy. I almost debated about going live yesterday, but I was actually surprised. There were back-to-back streams yesterday. Who was it? We had Corey in the afternoon, and then after Corey, there was it Ashley? And then after Ashley, there was Belinda. I feel like I'm missing someone. But it was just like there was stream after stream. Maybe Renee was yesterday? Gosh, now I can't remember. But I just remember thinking, I was just like, yeah, Sundays happen, man. Oh, I'm so glad you're here, Lunette. They do, yeah. Yeah, they're two different ones. Yeah, Corey, Ashley, Belinda. That's what it was. Oh, Ronnie, thank you. I am so glad to be back. Yeah, like I said, I popped in chat like briefly for a couple of them, but I mostly lurked in them too because I was just enjoying kind of watching and everything. Okay. All right, so that was Dahlia pink. Now we're gonna use the ballerina pink. I haven't decided what color we're gonna do the stand yet, so we're not gonna do the stand quite yet. I think we'll see what other colors we do around here. I think we're gonna move on to the donut after we do this little banner thing. That is one nice thing about markers is they're a little bit quicker than pencils are, and sometimes that's just nice, you know? If we do use pencils over the top of this, actually, I don't know what we're gonna use if we do use them over the top. I haven't decided. Sounds good, Kenny. All right, periwinkle. Oh no! Oh, Catherine, how are they doing? All right, let's see, periwinkle. Well, I'm just so glad that it was as mild as it was, and we all made it through pretty well. I mean, obviously I've still got a little ways to go, but I was telling Shannon, I was just like, there's no way I could wait till I'm 100%. If I wait till I'm 100%, I'm probably never going to stream again. Oh, I know she got them. I feel like maybe I started to and I got distracted. I will go back and look, but I did see that she got them. I need to go back and watch it. I feel like I did, but if I'm not remembering well, but again, I might just be forgetting because I am the person that tried to put the dirty spoon in the fridge and the cheese in the freezer. So I can't exactly be trusted with my memory. So I'll have to go back, and probably if I'm watching it, I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember that now. With COVID or just sick in general? I'm using ballerina pink here. I want to blend this darker pink just a little bit more. Okay. I think for me, when we initially tested positive, I was just kind of like in shock because we had skated through so well up until now, you know what I mean? So it was kind of just like I had to reach a point of acceptance, you know what I mean? Oh, I said it again. I'm gonna keep a tally now. We need to start a counter where I say, you know what I mean, and we're gonna start counting how many times I say that. Oh, poor kiddos. Now I can color like Emily? Oh my gosh, really? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and double check that. All right. Oh, sorry, that one got away from me. Get a sip of tea real quick. Seriously, I felt it coming and I instinctively, I'm like, no, I can't reach the mute button in time. All right, let's move on from the cake and let's work on some of these treats here. So for the donut, like I said, since I drew it, I imagined purple frosting with pink drizzle. So we're gonna do, let's grab lilac, maybe? Let's see, start the counter. I'm gonna have to. So Mimi, we'll take a quick detour. So the funny thing is my sister had asked the same thing because my oldest sister also got COVID. The way that the vaccine works is now obviously I'm not a scientist and this is from everything that I've read, so feel free to do your own research. But basically what it is in simple terms is that when you get the vaccine, what that's doing is that it is training your body to learn how to fight the virus. It doesn't keep you from getting the virus. But for instance, if you were unvaccinated and you got one of the worst versions and you had to go into the hospital because, it caused complications or whatever else, your body is just then confronted with this virus and it doesn't know what to do and it can't fight it off nearly as well. But now keep in mind, there is no live virus in the vaccine at all. But what it is it's telling your body, this is how you fight it. So when you do get it, it doesn't get that bad. So what you're doing is you're making it so that you don't end up in the hospital. It doesn't keep you from getting it, but it's keeping it so that you don't end up one of the patients that end up at the hospital, if that makes sense. How dare you cough or sneeze when you're sick? I know, right? So that's how that vaccine works. It doesn't work in the sense that it makes you immune. It makes it so that you don't get horribly sick like a lot of people did in the beginning. So yeah. One live with Corey and now yours. Oh, that's awesome. Exactly. Okay, so let's see. Which was comforting to a lot of people just because, the hospital beds are still pretty packed. It's hard. But I don't want to turn it into, because I know a lot of people feel differently about it. But most everybody here knows that I am pro vaccine. So that's no big secret. Let's do lavender. Oh, awesome, Pam. Awesome. Yeah, because we actually just got boosted like about 2 weeks before we got it. So I think that really helped. Let's see. So, I grabbed orchid purple, but let's do lavender. Yeah, work on your immune system. Exactly. Okay, lavender and Parisian purple. I had imagined a darker purple, but there's really not a good transition between the dark purples and the lighter purples. We might add a little bit of orchid purple later, but I think for now, let's throw in some lilac too. Lilac, lavender, and Parisian purple. Let's see, did I already take that out? I might have already taken that out, hang on. There you go. Parisian purple, haha, got it. Okay, so our darkest one out of all of these is lilac, and then lavender is a little bit more of a blue one, and then Parisian purple. You know what? Let's move lavender out. Let's just start with lilac and Parisian purple. Right? I know, I kind of want the donut. Actually, I totally did have one of those little gluten-free frozen donuts. I had a couple of those right before I started. I was like, yay. All right, let's start with, oh, nice, Pam. Parisian purple. Like I said, we're gonna start with the, oh, that's still a pretty dark purple. Okay, that'll work. It's so funny, like, because I'm the one who drew it, I definitely, oh no, I'm going over the line. I definitely had like an image in my head of what I imagined these. But that's why it's so cool when other people color it too, because then that image, they don't have the same image in my head as far as colors as they did. So then when I see it, I was like, oh yeah, that is really cool. Oh, nice, Shannon. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna fill this all in with the Parisian purple, and then we'll use lilac over the top of it. Mary, Tanya, I'm playing DQB too. Tanya, Mary, I'm literally sitting right next to you. Right, Ronnie? I know this is gonna make you want sweets. So I'll apologize in advance. I have no plans to draw broccoli anytime soon. I apologize. Desserts are just too much fun. See, these are all these pages, none of this is gluten-free, so I live vicariously through the pages. Yeah, for Pam, it's morning time for her. Oh my gosh, did I tell you guys? I can't remember because I got a little bit ago. I got Nibbles a new wheel and it's silent when he runs on it. It's amazing. It's glorious. Especially because I had to sleep in the office a couple times. Like, I didn't hear him. No squeaky wheel. I was like, yay. Little broccoli. Yeah, no broccoli here. Actually, I like broccoli. The kids do not like broccoli. To sneak broccoli into their food. I made some muffins the other day. I totally snuck some carrots. And they love those muffins. Grated up finely enough. They don't know that there's vegetables in their muffins. Wait, I purchased this and it isn't gluten-free? Nope. It has all the gluten. In fact, there's extra gluten-y gluten in it. I said, all right, we're gonna put the extra gluten-y gluten and the extra sugary frosting, and yep, all the gluten. So you were in your 40s? Aww. Okay, let's see. I'm also trying to keep track of. I drew it, but even still, I'm like, wait, is that part of the donut? There we go. There we go. All right, so that was the Parisian purple. Aw, thanks, Pickle. Yes, get some rest, hon. Thank you so much for being here. All right, now we're gonna use lilac. Yeah, I think these are good colors. I think these are good. But I can totally see where pencil would be beneficial here too. I think by the time we finish all the inking, I think we'll definitely add a bit of pencil here to just add a bit more definition. Wait, vegetables and muffins? Isn't that a crime? You trying to kick me off? No, never. Not if they don't know, Tanya. My muffins are delicious. And if I sneak in, there's carrot cake. So putting carrots in carrot cake, does that make it not cake? Also, these muffins, they only have, like for their sweetener, I use honey. Honey, there's no sugar. Well, I mean, honey's technically a sugar, but I mean, I don't use like white sugar or brown sugar or anything. Hang on. Puree green beans in the spaghetti sauce. That's not a bad idea. Problem is the kids don't like spaghetti. There were raisins in these muffins too, but I cut them up in the food processor because little Steve doesn't like chunks of stuff in his food. So he probably, which is funny because he does like raisins, but if there had been like chunks of something in his muffin, he'd be like, what? Carrot cake is so good. I do, Leslie. Yeah, you can just type in !Discord. I thought you were in it, Leslie. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Thanks, Tanya. All right, now that we added the lilac, we're gonna go ahead and add Parisian purple again. There we go. But I was proud of myself. Normally Steve is the one that gets up in the morning, he gets the kids ready and off to school. Like, obviously, you know, like I get up too, but I'm saying he's the one who takes them to school. But because he is in quarantine still, I'm doing the school runs. But so I got up this morning and made the kiddos some bacon and eggs, and I was like, heck yeah, man. I am rocking this Monday morning school stuff. I scroll back up. Shit, yeah, thanks, Tanya. All right, we're gonna use lilac again. Oh, that's the chisel side. I want the brush side. I swear, I never use the chisel side of the markers. I can't really find a use for them. Okay, we're just gonna add a little bit of darkness where that shadow would be. Yeah, I don't know why. I just really had my heart set on a purple donut with pink frosting. I guess that there was no other color in my head. Okay, let's grab, let's see. Let's do watermelon pink. Watermelon. Shady banana. I love that. All right, watermelon. That's some hot pink frosting. I will say though, it came at kind of a cruddy time because it was right about the time that she was supposed to go deliver all of her Girl Scout cookies. So we've had to like postpone delivering everyone's orders until we're out of quarantine. So she's excited to do that, but it just kind of threw a wrench in Girl Scout cookie season. But it's okay. Thankfully, everybody was understanding. They still wanted to order cookies and everything. We're just delivering later than normal. All right, that's watermelon pink. Let's grab Aurora pink. Here we go. Aurora pink. There we go. Just a little bit color variation on there. Like I said, we'll probably go back through with our white at some point when we make it further along in the page, and we'll add some highlights to a few places. Let's see, I suppose we need the donut color, don't we? Let's see, for the donut color, let's get, like, I want to make it darker, but really, like, donuts are a fairly light colored dough. I feel like I need some donuts to, like, compare it to. Aw, thanks, Ronnie. Let's get pastel orange and pastel orange and latte brown. Pastel orange, latte brown? I'm on the fence. How about vanilla milkshake and pastel orange? That'd be good. Okay, vanilla milkshake. And come out wherever you are, pastel orange. Are you pastel orange? No, you're peachy beige. Pastel orange, here we go. All right, pastel orange and vanilla milkshake. So let's see, vanilla milkshake is lighter than pastel orange, so we are going to start with vanilla milkshake. We don't have time. Hey, I'm doing pretty good. I'm lasting longer than I thought. My throat doesn't really hurt any more than it did than when we started, so huzzah. All right, so we're gonna start with vanilla milkshake. Perhaps there is hope for my throat yet. And I still haven't exploded the page. Dude, I'm not kidding. When that lightning struck earlier today, it literally sounded like a bomb went off. Never in my life have I ever been that close to a lightning strike. but it actually happened twice today. Like, I know it has to do with like where we're located and, you know, like the space around us, but still, I was just like, holy heck, man. Do I want pastel orange? Now that I'm looking at this, it's a very yellowy. I think actually, do I want latte brown? I might want latte brown. Aw, thanks, Lunit. Yeah, we're gonna grab latte brown. Okay. In hindsight, it probably could have been a little bit lighter, but I think it'll work. I think it'll work. You know what we can do, actually, if we want to lighten it a little bit, let's grab... Made the donut pop. Let's grab our blender. So the way that the blender works, it doesn't really blend in the sense that you would think. It actually kind of takes the pigment out of the marker a little bit, and if you're not careful, it can end up looking kind of blotchy. But in this instance, where it ended up looking a little bit more yellow than I'd like, and you also want to like use a little bit and then let it dry, because if you just keep using it until you get the look that you want, you realize that you're actually probably going to pull out more than you would like to. So I'm actually much happier with this because it's pulled out some of that darkness. There we go. Peppermint milkshake. Ooh, I like that. I like peppermint milkshake. All right, let's shift gears now. Let's move over to these little cookies here. Like I said, I kind of had like a jammy Dodger in mind when I drew it. So we definitely have like a light kind of vanilla-y cookie. We're gonna get the almond. We're gonna get, I think, eggnog. Let's see, where's the other? Yoink. Ooh, ivory. Ivory, maybe? No. Cream pearl, maybe? Ooh, yeah, cream pearl. There we go. Okay, almond, cream pearl, and eggnog. Almond, cream pearl, and eggnog is what we're gonna get. Okay, so there's cream pearl and eggnog. And I think almond? Yeesh. Okay, awesome. Let's see. So almond is our lightest color, then cream pearl, then eggnog. All right, so we're gonna start with our lightest color first, which is almond. And we're gonna do this cookie here first, because I got a little bit of that marker over the top, but that's okay. So we're just gonna cover all of this here. Okay. Yeah, what the heck, we'll work on this one too at the same time. So they come out the same, we don't have to try and remember what it is we did. Almond's a pretty light color, a very, very light color. Like I said, I want them to be vanilla cookies anyway, so. All right, let's grab now, pastel orange, you don't belong here. Let's grab our cream pearl. No, I take it back. We're gonna grab our eggnog. Okay. So I drew these in a way to where there would be ridges on the edge. I don't know that I had a particular cookie in mind, but the idea was kind of like a printed cookie, kind of like a vanilla Oreo, if that makes sense. So our eggnog is our darkest color here. There we go. Let's see. That's all going to be that color. We'll have to put a, I'm imagining a red filling here. So we'll do red on the inside of that jam there. And the other day, I got to make them again. The only reason I learned about Jammy Dodgers originally, and I actually found some when I went to the UK, but Doctor Who. Oh, okay. We got a Roku TV recently. We finally upgraded our TV. The one that we currently have, we got it 10 years ago. We've had it for ages. Ours is what they call a dumb TV because it's not a smart TV. So we, chose pretty carefully. Anyway, we ended up getting a Roku, and you know what I discovered? So Roku has its own channels. And do you know what there is an entire channel dedicated to? Classic Doctor Who. We're using Cream Pearl now. I was so excited. I was just like, wait, what? And to discover this when you have COVID and you're stuck at the house, it was glorious. It was amazing. There's also an entire Bob Ross channel. Steve has enjoyed that one. But yeah. Also found where Original Charmed, the streaming for that went to. That's Roku now. It just sucks because you have ads on Roku. Like, I wish there was a way that you could like choose to pay and have the ads removed, but you have like no choice but to watch the ads. And it's just like, oh, okay, cool. Thanks for that. Yeah, it's a dumb, because I was looking it up because we were trying to decide, like, do we really want a smart TV right now? Like Almond, just because it has so many bells and whistles, and our TV was just, you know, it's so basic. We liked it. So I was doing a lot of research on it, and I was just like, what do you call the TV we have now? And so I was doing research, and according to the internet, our TV is considered a dumb TV. Okay, this Parker is like almost gone, so that's why I'm struggling with it. But yeah, according to the internet, our older TV is considered a dumb one. Right, it was so good. Right, Ronnie? I was just like, jackpot, hello. Let's see, what do I have here? Eggnog. I want it to have a little bit more of a toasty look, but I don't want to go too dark. Like caramel brown, I'm looking at it here. It's like way dark in comparison. Let's grab maybe some vanilla milkshake to add just a little bit of a toastiness on the cookie. I have to say, because I was watching it again, I was never a huge fan of Prue or Paige, because let's be honest, in the 90s, they were all about, you know, like, what's the smallest size shirt we can put on this girl and get away with it, you know? But as far as acting, there's a lot of cheesiness in it because it's the 90s. I still love the show, though. I love it so much. But out of all of the women, I think Piper's my favorite, to be honest. Shannon, all my TVs are dumb. Vanilla milkshake. It was interesting. I mean, like I said, we've had and we still have it. We actually put it downstairs. This new one went up to our room because I was just like, no, I want to enjoy this. Yeah, I had never owned a smart TV, and I was a little hesitant just because I'm just like, there's just so much extra. Do we really need the extra? But it's hard to find dumb TVs that are, you know, just like refurbished or whatever. And we're like, look, if we're going to invest and we're going to get one, let's go ahead and get a smart TV. So Steve did a ton of research and we found one, and he went and picked it up, and then literally like, then we all got sick, and it was just like, oh, well, this came at a convenient time. I'm not going to lie, because most of you know I've been fairly concerned about COVID for a while. So then come to find out that we all get sick, having a new TV, not going to lie, like kept my sanity during this whole ordeal, just because it had something to distract me. Otherwise, I probably would have been freaking out like a lot more, but it was a really good distraction. Right? I love Piper. Dumb TV, so sad. TV of my younger years, right? Well, it's funny, this TV that we've had for years, Steve got it at like, I think it was a Cyber Monday deal or Black Friday. I don't know. He got some sort of deal on it, but it was like ages ago. And we just never felt the need to go get a new TV. But the idea had just sort of like kind of popped in our heads, and we talked about it for a while. And finally we were just like, all right, cool. Let's pull the trigger on this. Yeah, we don't regret it. All right, eggnog. Sort of like our little gift to us, you know? Okay. Look at these cookies. They're so toasty. Okay, and then let's grab Cream Pearl. Yeah, I was sad when they took it off. I have I have some of the old DVDs around somewhere, but the problem is I didn't take very good care of my things back in the day. And so a lot of the DVDs are scratched up, but I keep them because those DVDs have the original theme song. If you know You're Charmed, you know that originally there was a different song that they used for the opening. But they lost the rights to it. So whenever they had to redo everything that they're like replaying on TV and everything with what is now the current theme song. But the old one, I can't remember the name of it, but it's like da 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 something or other. I can't sing right now. But anyway, that's what it used to be. Hey, I'm actually really pleased with the toastiness of those cookies. Those are some toasty cookies. I feel like I'm getting back in the rhythm with you all. Seriously, I missed you guys so much. What time is it? 10:09. We are doing so good on time. Okay. I don't blame you, Melissa. So now we're going for red. Let's do Sam, something like that. Tomato red or sea urchin red? Let's do tomato red and fig red. Tomato red and fig red for our jam on the inside. Okay, tomato red and fig red. Okay. And then we're gonna do tomato red first. We're gonna fill this in. This is a real red, I feel like. Okay. But yeah, so part of me was hoping that somehow the Roku version had worked it to where it could have the original theme song, but it doesn't. I'm like, oh, sadness. But there's something about like TV shows that you liked when you were younger and like you loved them so much, and then as an adult you watch them and you're like, oh my god, this is so cheesy, but you still love it because of how much you loved it before. You know what I mean? That's the way I feel like with Charmed. Okay, let's do fig red. Okay, so I'm not, oh, hang on, I got a little fuzzy on the end here. I'm just gonna do like dots with this because I want it to have a little bit more of a textured look. And we might add some white in here later to act as like a kind of a glisten on the jam, if that makes sense. Neighbor's dog is barking, I apologize. There we go. Let's see, do I want to add anything darker there? I do have a burgundy, but that might be too dark. Let's grab fuchsia real quick. Okay, fuchsia. I don't know, does anybody have any shows like that that are just like so horribly cheesy, but you still love it anyway just because of how much you loved it when you originally watched it? I mean, it's kind of like Star Trek. I love Star Trek, but there's definitely some cheesy episodes, you know? An Alpha Fours cookie? What kind of cookie is that? Okay, let's see. Let's shift up a little. Actually, let's zoom out for a second. We can see what we have here. Yeah, see, I could definitely see some pencil coming in handy for this. Oh, this is gonna be so cute. I'm so happy. All right, let's move up here. Oop, touch the lens. I'm like, here, let me fix the lens so you all can see. All right, let's get this in focus. Hi, Belinda. How are you? How are you? Okay, let's do, so what these are kind of like sugar cookies with frosting, and this is a cake ball. Excuse me. I keep forgetting to mute. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be coughing in your ear like that. Okay, so let's grab some of the colors we just used for the cookie down here. Discord today, my first work in progress. Oh, awesome. Very cool. I'll take a look at it. All right, let's use cream pearl to begin with. Cream pearl. Okay, and we're just gonna fill in the entire background here. How are you, Belinda? Okay. Like so. Okay, and then, aw, thanks, Kenny. Greatest American Hero, best show ever. Yes, I am the sun and the air. I am human and I need to be loved. Yes, just like everybody else does. Yes, Catherine, thank you. That's my creaky voice singing that you got. Doing well. Belinda, I think that I'm doing well enough. I think we could probably plan and figure out a day for us to do that metallic stream. Tonight was going to be kind of my test to see how I handled it. And I'm not feeling too terrible. And we're like, what? Almost 2 hours in? Man, maybe I'll see how I feel tomorrow, but so far I am feeling okay. All right, bro. 3 for the road. Ah, okay. Alpha drawer. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Cool, so it's an actual cookie? All right, there we go. And a little bit on that side there. Okay, now let's do our fig red again. Thank you, Melanie. Yeah, here, we'll zoom out for everyone. We're slowly chipping away at it. I think we'll definitely add a little bit of pencil on top once we all have it down, but we're gonna put all of our color down first, for sure. I don't think so, Lunin, but if you wanna join the Discord, you can post a photo in there. We've got all kinds of categories for everything. One Tree Hill, oh my gosh. I remember, I was in high school when One Tree Hill was coming out. Oh, Smallville. Oh, I also loved Team Pacey. Shannon, I tried so hard to watch that whole thing. I think the problem was I watched it as an adult and not as a teenager. I think that's the problem. Dawson's Creek, One Tree Hill, first Roswell. Yes. I made it a little ways. I did. I probably would have appreciated it so much more if I'd watched it as a teenager. All right, we're going to use tomato red now. Gonna go in between all these little hearts and stuff. Now, some people may question whether or not red and pink clash together, but for Valentine's Day and on a cake, there are no rules. Oh, I'll have to look them up. Well, in that case, Melissa, do they look like this cookie then? I didn't know that. I love it. Yeah, let's see. What were my go-to shows? Because here's the thing is we didn't actually have cable when I was growing up, so whatever I watched, I had to be able to pick it up on the antenna. So, I mean, there was One Tree Hill, there was Smallville, what else? And basically, if it wasn't on the CW, I didn't get to watch it. So, you know, there's that. Who am I kidding though? Like, I can still watch Smallville. I don't find it too cheesy, but that's also because I really like superhero stories, like Avengers. I am all about it. And I mean, it's Superman. Superman's my fave. Oh, gotcha. Oh, Frasier's good. Okay, let's grab our fig red. That's not pig red, that's fig red. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, fig red here. We're just gonna do it a little bit darker on the left side of the frosting here. And like I said, later we're gonna add, we'll do it at the very end once all the color is on the page. We will add white highlights for things that we want to emphasize. Okay. There we go. Super red. Oh, I keep putting it on the wrong side. Season 2 of The Witcher. Oh, how do you like it, Mary? Except the hearts, it's a beige cookie with white sprinkles on top and honey milk. And ooh, honey milk, interesting. Oh, Tanya, really? The newest season is gonna come out in March. In March, there was a deal on Stars where they had it like, here, have like 4 months for $3 or whatever. And it's gonna run right into March. So I was like, just long enough for me to watch the new series. I haven't seen Grimm. I was in love with Kristen Reeve after I saw Superman 2. No, I love it. Leslie, I have all those Supermans on DVD somewhere. I can't remember where I have them, but I do have them. Okay, these little hearts. What do I want to do for these? I kind of feel like I want them to be white, but I need to add something to it. Actually, let's grab our ballerina pink. Ballerina pink, ballerina pink. Where'd you go? There we go. Oh, awesome. Had to rewatch season 1 first. No, that's fair. When a new season comes out, like, you gotta refresh your brain a little bit. All right, we're gonna do partial ballerina pink on these hearts here. Let's see, are we in focus? Yeah, we are. They're just super teeny tiny. Like I said, when we add gel pen detail and everything, it'll be more. Okay, let's mix it up a little bit. Let's do this one in blue. So let's grab pale aqua blue, and let's do Maya blue. Maya blue is really pretty. I like that one. Let's see. These sets have some really good colors in them. There we go, Maya blue. All right, so pale aqua blue. What about like one-off movies that like aren't super well known, but you watched as a kid and you love them, but then it's like harder to find them? I can't remember where, I feel like I found it at one point, but has anybody ever seen, I couldn't tell you when it came out, but it's called, I think, Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken. The movie premise is set in the 20s, I believe, during the Great Depression. And it's about, let's see, Maya Blue. It's about a girl who loves horses, and I want to say she runs away from home and she ends up becoming a horse diver. Anyway, it's really good. Obviously, she falls in love at some point. Yeah, Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken is the name of it. But like my sisters and I, we quote it all the time. Wizards. Let's see. Pale aqua blue. Is that a movie or show? Is that the title of the movie? I don't know. Has anybody ever heard of that movie? Flash Gordon. I love it. Okay, let's grab our Maya blue again. There was also another one, and I wanna, like, we watched a lot of like Focus Family films as a kid, and I think that's what this one was. It was about this family who moved to Australia, or maybe they just moved somewhere else in Australia, and it was this girl, I don't know. I'm realizing now we watched a lot of horse movies. I think my older sister really loved horses, and that's probably why. Okay, we're gonna end up doing gel pen on this part here. Let's grab, wait, what's Wizards about? Am I missing something good? Let's grab Cream Pearl. And let's grab, what was that? Let's grab Oatmeal Brown. Oh, right? Older obscure movies. That's exactly it. Excuse me, sorry. There's British series about Merlin and Arthur. Are you talking about Merlin? Because it's a British series about Merlin and Arthur. Movie from home, or any movie from Hallmark. A girl who stops talking. Oh, yeah. Shit. It's about wizards. I'm just taking a leap on that one. What? No way. Like, there's another really obscure one called Behind the Waterfall, and these kids like follow a leprechaun. I don't know. It's just these kids movies that we saw. I think they were movies that like we checked out at the library or something, you know? Okay, let's see. It is 10:24. Let's go ahead. 90s music trip. Ah, Catherine, I love it. Let's zoom out for a bit. Okay, so here is the plan. Here is the plan, I think. So we're going to add like some white highlights. We're going to use some gel pen on some of the details. We're definitely going to use some Milky Pop on some of these sprinkles. And after looking at this, we're definitely going to use pencil over the top of it because I want to add some definition to these spots, and I think it'll really make everything kind of pop. Plans for what we're going to color everything else. I want to do this outside of the cake. Like, it's gonna be like white frosting, but obviously we're not just gonna leave it white. We're gonna be adding some color to it. So we'll probably use, not cool grays necessarily. Maybe we'll use almond. I'll need to think about it a little bit more. But the inside of the hearts are gonna be red. I don't know what the border is gonna be yet. I want these little swirls to be red. The borders may end up being white too. And then we'll obviously have the strawberries, cherries. These are blueberries. This will probably be red. Oh, nice, Alex. Right. No, Luna. All right, Tanya, Merlin is a topic of discussion here. Yes, I was incredibly upset with the ending with Merlin. Like, it should not have ended that way. It should not at all. Wizards, 1977. On a post-apocalyptic Earth, a wizard and his fair folk comrades fight an evil wizard who's using technology in his bid for conquest. Evelyn, I must see that. Is it streaming? No. Steve likes to do his best John Hurt impression, but it's even worse when he's all COVID-y. Evelyn, I wonder, can you rent that on Amazon? I feel like that would be worth it. Good night, Leslie. Merlin. But the roses, I don't know. She always watches Merlin when we don't have anything else. Exactly. It is a great go. Like, just go back to it. It's fantastic. Roses are going to be, I don't think they'll be like red. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. We'll have to see. Roses are going to be last because I want it to match well with the rest of it. Like, I want it to all flow. So we'll see what kind of red we do. If it works out, we may do very red roses. But at this point, the cake stands in the bowl. I don't know what colors yet. But that's my plan for the big cake. Streaming on IMB, or is that supposed to be IMDb? But Wizards, 1977. Okay, I'm going to have to look that up. So yeah, we're going to add some highlights. This is just the adolescent stage. Steve Lunit likes your impression. I'm not gonna yell that any louder. I'll cut my throat. Yeah, baby steps. We're at the baby steps for this page. I think it's gonna look really cool in the end. But thanks, Renee. So yeah, if you want to color along with us, Lunit likes your impression.
As they should.
Yeah. If you want to follow along with this, like I said, the link for there is up at the top of the chat and links in the description below. Tara Lynn and Evelyn, thank you so much for your wonderful super chats. Thank you everyone for turning out. It is so heartwarming when I come back after a long break, you know, for whatever reason it was, and you guys are all just like in here, like 30 people. I've barely started. I'm just like, oh, it warms my heart. You all are so amazing, and I love hanging out with you. I missed you all so much. Okay, cool. I'll search Wizards movie. You are all, from the voice behind you, exactly. You are all so awesome and amazing And I appreciate each and every one of you for being here and hanging out with me. And at this point, the plan is we will go live again Wednesday morning. If for some reason I wake up tomorrow morning and my throat is just like, why did you do this to me? Then I'll let you know. But it's not feeling too terrible at the moment. So thumbs up. Thumbs up. All right, everyone. Have a great night, day, evening, wherever you're at. Keep being awesome. Thank you, everyone, for being here. And I'll see you in a couple days. All right. Bye.